There are moments in life when nothing seems to change on the surface, yet everything has already changed beneath it. This is one of those moments. What you have been praying for, what you have been believing for, what you have been waiting on, has not been ignored. The shift has already happened. You may not see it yet, but alignment has taken place. Doors are repositioning, delays are breaking, resistance is losing its grip. What once worked against you is now being redirected to work for you. Hear this clearly. God has shifted everything in your favor. For a long time, it felt like you were pushing against invisible walls. You tried harder, prayed more, waited longer, and still progress seemed slow. But sometimes the delay is not denial. Sometimes it is preparation. While you were waiting, strength was being built. While you were questioning, wisdom was forming. While you were holding on, timing was aligning. The shift did not come to harm you. It came to prepare you for what you are about to handle. There are seasons where effort feels heavy, and then there are seasons where favor begins to move things for you. You are stepping into a season where what once required struggle will now respond to grace. What once resisted you will now make room for you. This does not mean challenges will disappear, but it does mean they will no longer control the outcome. What was meant to discourage you has lost its authority. What tried to slow you down has run out of power. The pressure you felt was not meant to break you. It was meant to position you. And now, that positioning is producing movement. This shift is not accidental, it is intentional. There are conversations happening that you are not part of, yet they are working in your favor. There are decisions being made that include your name, even when you are not in the room. There are changes unfolding that you didn't ask for directly, yet they are aligning perfectly with what you need. This is what happens when favor steps in. Stop interpreting silence as stagnation. Just because things were quiet does not mean nothing was happening. Some of the most powerful shifts happen quietly, invisibly, without announcement. When the results appear, they often seem sudden, but the preparation took time. Now, momentum is building. You will notice things starting to move differently. Opportunities will feel less forced. Answers will come faster. Clarity will replace confusion. The weight you carried will begin to lift, not because everything is perfect, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. This shift also requires a change in how you think. If everything has shifted in your favor, then fear no longer fits, doubt no longer belongs, negative expectations no longer align with where you are going. You must update your mindset to match your new position. Do not walk into a season of favor with an old season's thinking. You don't have to beg for what is aligned. You don't have to chase what is assigned. You don't have to force what is flowing. Trust the shift. Some relationships will change, not because you failed, but because alignment demands adjustment. Some paths will close, not to limit you, but to redirect you. Some plans will evolve, not because they were wrong, but because they are being refined. Do not resist change when it is leading you forward. You may feel a renewed sense of confidence rising within you, not arrogance, but assurance. A quiet knowing that says, things are different now. That is not imagination. That is awareness. You are sensing the shift. Walk with expectation. Speak with confidence. Move without apology. The same situations that once drained you will no longer have the same effect. You will respond differently. You will think clearly. You will choose wisely. Growth has taken place, and now favor is responding to that growth. Remember this, favor does not remove responsibility. It multiplies impact. Be ready to steward what comes next. Be disciplined with opportunities. Be humble with progress. Be consistent with purpose. This shift is not temporary, it is directional. You are moving out of survival mode and into purposeful momentum, out of confusion and into clarity, out of waiting and into movement. What felt delayed is now aligning with acceleration. The season has changed. The atmosphere has shifted. The direction is clear. Everything has moved in your favor, not by chance, but by design. Walk forward with confidence. Speak with faith. Act with wisdom. Because the shift has already happened, and now your life is about to reflect it.